Hi guys, it's me Lee and welcome back to a new video. So today you may notice there's a few things that have changed about me. My hair colour, I bleached it, it went really well. As you can tell, my hair is bright though. Do your research on bleaching your hair if you're gonna bleach it. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll do another bleaching video when I come to doing these bad boys. But, so as you can tell, I've had my blonde hair for quite a while. I just haven't had any ideas on what to upload when it comes to like me visually being in the shot. So yeah, but from the 12th to the 19th, which actually ended up being the 18th, me, my mum, my dad and my boyfriend all went on holiday to Cornwall. Now, 2 weeks before I went on this holiday, I was like, I'm either going to get a nice tattoo or I'm going to get a piercing. I decided to go for my nose piercing, which I've been wanting to get since I watched my sister get hers done when I was like 8 years old, okay? Not kidding. 8 years old, I've wanted my nose piercing done since like 13, 14, when all the girls in school started having the belly buttons done. I wanted a belly button piercing and I still want more piercings, but you're going to have to wait until I get them done to find out. So, because we can't be giving them ideas away. Okay, so, I've only had my nose done almost 2 weeks now. And I want to do like an aftercare, show you how to clean it basically for people who haven't done research and come across this video when they need a bit of help. Sorry for the long intro, but yeah. So, as you can probably tell, we're going to be doing aftercare on your nose. So 9 times out of 10 they'll give you a little bag with some the things that they use to stuff bad injuries up with, and to cover with injections that you had, just to keep it protected so it doesn't get infected. But obviously these are not like this flannel. So you see how this flannel has loads of little bits? They can get caught in your nose ring. So they give you this for the first week or two so it doesn't get caught. It just goes straight across it and glides. Weeks in, so yeah. So they give you these cordials or whatever they're called to dry your nose for when you clean it. And then they ask, when you get your nose done, they ask, do you want to buy the sulfate stuff? I'm not sure if that's actually what it's called. It's water and salt basically that's been boiled up, put into a can, compressed. Oh, there we go. Now I can feel it in there. Compressed, and it turns into a really good antibacterial cleanse that's gentle rather than just straight up alcohol or straight up hand sanitizer. So, or antibacterial stuff. So this is like a friendly one. So then when you put it over an open wound or something like that, it's not going to hurt as much, okay? It's doing it properly. And also you'll be told or given to get some of these bad boys. It doesn't matter if it's double-ended or single-ended. If it's single-ended, it just means you're going to have to use two, because you have to go around this side with this and then flip it over, or get another one with the other end and clean it up inside. I don't want to be doing this. And then when it comes to changing it for the first time, I'm also think I'll probably record that because I want to go to a hoop. Some other facts that you'll want to know is, if you've been seeing your big brothers and sisters, just, you're not going to be able to do that with your nose ring. There's a flat back. There's loads of different types. I have a threadless Lambert and a flat back. So basically you have the flat bit that goes in your nose and it goes in there and then it pokes out here, and then you get the little jewel, which is on the end right now. Hold the back like that. Obviously I'm not going to do it, but hold it like that so the Lambert bit's pointing out of your nose and you can see it visually. And then you get the diamond, you pop it on, you pinch it and it should go. But before you do that, you have to bend this little bit in here so that it won't just all the time. Okay, so I got that, and then there's loads of other piercings, but that's the one that I'm most regular with because that's the one that I've got in right now. So once I get used to doing other ones, I'll update you on how I'm doing with them and what the best way is and blah blah blah, all that stuff. So that's the one that I've got. So my nose ring should not fall out. As you grab this, you can grab like a little container or something. I just use the lid because I know it's clean and sanitary. And you can just shove it up your nose and spray it. But I was finding that like makes me jump every single time. This is what I'm like when I spray it. See, I can't do that every time I want to clean my face. I can't do that every time I want to dry my nose. So obviously, as you can see, like I can do this sort of stuff now. The first day I couldn't. To be fair, it's not that bad. It's like the best is the anticipation that makes it seem more painful, but it's actually not that painful, especially if you can deal with pain and you have a good pain tolerance. It's literally just the bit that hurts. Once that's done, it's done and it's over with. It's fine. So, saline solution, and I spray a bit in there. So you see how it's like cloudy? That's because there's salt in there and it's mixed in with the water. So yeah, I believe. So I spray a little bit more, just about that much, just enough to cover the bottle and to get your whole Q-tip wet. So you do this, you swirl it around, and you get your Q-tip, you put it in, you make sure that baby's covered in this solution, covered. So you see how that's wet and covered. Now, don't mind me, the sun's just in my eyes. You just go around it like this, which I've been needing to do. You just go round. Mine's like nice and healed. Another thing is it takes 3 to 6 months for a nose piercing to heal. And you can also get keloids. And keloids are like a little red dot that's like the colour of your lip. And it comes up, and that's because you haven't cleaned your hands. And also, that's another thing. Make sure you wash your hands before you do this. Because if you're like doing this sort of stuff, then obviously it's gonna spread around the skin and stuff like that. So yeah, you just clean it like this. People are gonna be screaming, being like, you're cleaning it too close. I don't know, this is how I've been doing it, and it's been healing up absolutely fine. Also, another thing for the first couple of days, you might, if your nose bleeds a little bit, just wait for the blood to dry, and then either scratch it off with your nails or get a Q-tip, wet it down. I just dropped that, so I can't use that now. So legit, if you drop it, just grab another one, start not all over again, just another one for in the inside. So where did I get to? If you have a little bit of dry blood because your nose bleeds, or you get the little dry skin that's clearing up and comes out because it's moving around, there will be a bit of friction, I believe. I don't know. I haven't had it that long. I've only had it for a week or two. It's really not bothered me that much. Then just wait for the blood to dry, pick it off, or like use this to go around, moisturize the blood up, and then it should just come off on the tip of the Q-tip. So now that that's done, also another thing you can do, this is another reason why you're supposed to have clean hands. So I have a flat back. I am not, disclaimer, I am not picking my nose. Okay, I'm going to show you. You could do that. Once you build confidence up, and it's not that painful. I wouldn't advise doing this for the first week or so. But obviously, you've got to clean that bar. And you push it back in like that. Done. And then you grab the dry end, put this in here, make sure it's nice and wet like the other end, and in there like that. Right, like this, go around and just move it in and out as much as you possibly can, as long as it's not causing you any discomfort. Because discomfort and soreness, 9 times out of 10, it means it's either infected or it is not healing properly, or you might be getting a bit of a keloid on it. So a keloid is, it either grows on this side, I'm not sure whether it can grow on the inside, but it's like a keloid's like a skin that didn't heal properly. I believe it got infected, and that's what causes it, or dirt gets into it and it just grows on the nose. So that's how that works. Again, that's just this stuff, or if you haven't got this stuff, like say you run out of this stuff and you start getting a keloid, then you get water, just normal warm water with salt, sea salt, not table salt, sea salt, so you'll get the big chunks, or the thingy where you have to do that with it to clean it up. So yeah, but that's as simple as cleaning your nose. And if it's well damp, which mine isn't, I'm just going to show you. I'm not actually going to use this though. You just tap it like that. Also, I was told not to let too much moisture get to it because it won't help the skin grow thingy. And also when you're showering and bathing, the best thing to do for the first week or two, which I did, is just shower, because when you use your shampoo and stuff, it runs down your face and there's soap suds in here, and soap suds can get into where it is and basically stunt the healing process. And 3 to 6 months is already long enough to like have to take it out and change it. Like that's how long you're recommended to leave it for before you even change it. And also, if you're hoping to get a hoop, it will be very rare when you go into a tattoo, because I got mine in a tattoo piercing parlor. Because like I said, I was either going to get a tattoo or a piercing. But if you go into one of them, then they will tell you 9 times out of 10 that you have to get your stud before you get a hoop, because of the fact that you end up with piercing bumps and keloids, and it's a whole messy process when you do it that way. So I was like, okay, I'll deal with that. Got my piercing done, and here it is, making me look fine, making me look good, and I'm glad I done it. I don't regret it in the slightest. Just make sure that when you have it done, it's placed exactly where you wanted it. But to be honest, I wanted mine placed more here. I'm glad I got it there, because I feel like if I had put it there, it would have made my nose look really big and made it look awkward. So, but there's a few more piercings that I want to get. So yeah, I'll let you know and talk you through all of that when I get my next piercing. And maybe if the tattoo / piercing parlor, because 9 times out of 10 it's a tattoo piercing parlor, you never really get piercing parlors. So I will try and film my next piercing if I can. I don't know whether I will be able to though. But I know that I'm getting a tattoo done soon, very, very soon, I hope. I haven't booked it in or anything like that, because that's what you have to do at the moment. But I know I'm going to save up for it, and it's either going to be this month, next month, or the following month, or the month after. I don't know. But I definitely want to get my tattoo, because I've been saying for like, since I walked into a tattoo parlor with my dad and watched him get a tattoo done, since I was about 8 years old. Yeah, I know. not naming the tattoo parlor. I don't even think it exists anymore. But yeah, I've always wanted a tattoo, and I am the age where I can get one, and I want to just mod my body like crazy. I'm not getting any stretchers, don't you worry about that, but I do love stretchers for people who have them. If you're watching, I do love stretchers. They're just personally not for me. I do like the designs and like how cool it is, but personally myself, I don't think I'll ever get stretchers. I feel like just piercings and tats is my route. So yeah, also yeah, I love you guys, and I hope you guys found this really useful. I love you guys, so I will see you in the next one. Sorry for waffling. Love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and don't forget to turn the notification bell on so that every single time I upload you get a notification. Mwah.